So this is the board meeting of October the 3rd. The first item on the agenda is public comment. Is there any member of the public that would like to make a comment on an item not on the agenda? Anybody online?
Mr. Chair, we have nobody online and we have no letters submitted for this hearing.
Okay, so we'll close the public comment. Then we go to next item is the agenda status reports. Are there any changes to the agenda?
No changes to the agenda.
Have a brief agenda, so good. Okay. So I guess we look at the now at the minutes of September the 5th and September 19th. We start with the didn't we look at the fifth members of the at the minutes of the 5th before last week? 2 weeks ago, didn't we? Well, anyway, let's give it another. Okay. Any comments on item on the minutes of September the 5th?
The only, I think was I at that meeting? I've only asked because it says I seconded the approval of the minutes, but then it also said I was absent. Oh, absent for 2. So that's why
Maybe you
Okay.
arrived after
I
that.
think I was there if I seconded the.
I'll update that. Okay.
Okay. All right. So is there a motion to approve these minutes, September the 5th?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
There's a second. Okay, all those in favor say aye. Motion passes. So now we look at the minutes of September 19th. Okay. Any comments on the minutes of the last meeting? Any comments on that? 19th, yes. They look fine to me. Yeah. Okay. Is there a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make another motion to approve the minutes.
There's a second.
I have to abstain because I wasn't here.
I'll second the motion. All those in Okay, all those in favor say aye. And we have 2 abstentions. Very good. So we move on to the ISPAR members informational briefings. Anybody has anything good to say? Okay, doesn't seem like we have much information to share. So we move on to staff update. Okay, so anything from staff? Mr. Dargo? No.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Chair. Similarly, staff does not have any updates this morning for you.
Great. Okay, very good. So we move on to the standard agenda then. Right? Do we have item number 1, the Cox addition? Is the applicant in the room or online? Okay. Good. Okay, here we go. Yes.
Ellen Bildston, Architecture and Planning.
Paul Rupp, Bildston Architecture and Planning.
Welcome. So what do you have for us?
Okay, we are providing the complete documents from a continuation from 05/17/24 was the last time we were in front of you.
Mhm.
And so we're providing the requested landscape plan, the final materials and colors, and this should be a fully and complete set. So we'll start with, if you could, for the PDF, can you see the numbers? Okay, so start with number, let's see here. Start with number 16, landscape plan. Yeah, I think it's before that.
Type in 16 page and it'll bring you there.
Okay, L8, so we provided the landscape plan with all the plantings and materials. And then we can move on to the materials and details. So if you'll go to, let's say sheet sheet 25, which is sheet 106, the roof plan. There you go. Okay. And the last comments had some roofing notes, and we're using a high quality residential high performance paint roof with full crimp details. So, and then we're including their standard gutter system and downspout system. And so it's all high quality, first rate construction. Okay, so that addresses that question. And then if you go to the next sheet, 26, these are the elevations. And so the materials we have on the project is we have a thermally processed real wood siding that meets high fire. And that's in vertical planks with a butt joint detail. And you can see the color and material to your left there. And then we have gutters that are reset or downspouts that are recessed into that siding. So it's a fully kind of flush system. And then the colors for both the windows and the roof are a dark gray color. And then if we can shift to sheet 26, which is the details. Oh, I'm sorry. 31, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, there we go. If you want to zoom in to the right, if you could. Okay, yeah. Okay, and scroll down. Okay, here's our main wall section that shows a rain screen application of the fire treated plank wood. And you see where the gutter is partially recessed into that, and that it's a real kind of crisp system. And then we have the siding goes all the way to grade, and then there's a joint that protects, that weeps and protects the sill. Fully flush system. And if you'll scroll up, there's our typical gutter and downspout detail. Again, really crisp and contemporary and, fully waterproof. That's important for us. Okay. So next we can look at the window details. Okay, and we have a head jamb and sill. And we have a aluminum window system. And so our flashing to match that is aluminum. And we're just doing kind of a crisp hairline frame around the window that then the siding butts into. So again, a fairly crisp flush system to match the contemporary design. And let's see, I think that's it, unless you have any things to add, Ellen.
Yeah, those are the points.
Okay. Okay. And for our trellises, we're using a Sikkens English stain to match the siding color. And they're either 4x6s or 4x8s, depending on the condition. And I think that's it.
Good. Any questions from the board? No questions. No questions. Okay.
Comment, Mr. Chair.
Comments. Okay.
I believe item C or comment C, consider whether standing seam roof will require hem gutters, ridges. If so, I believe the That's a typo. It should say, if not, consider alternative roof material. Obviously, it's a minor point, but I made that comment, and that's not what it meant. So, it looks like it's going that way, so it's probably irrelevant, but
Any comments
Apologies, I think we're still in questions.
or public comment? Yes, sure, yeah. Is there any member of the public that would like to speak on this project?
We have no letters submitted and we have nobody online in our attendees call.
Okay, great. So are we ready for comments? Yeah,
Start.
I'll comment that I think they've responded to the SBAR comments very succinctly and demonstrated what they're doing. So it's looks ready for moving forward.
any other comments? Landscape?
I'd say that, all the items that we asked for have been adequately provided. And I was very supportive of this project initially. I think it's a great transformation of like an older housing stock into something really charming and interesting. It's a good fit for the community here. Well presented today, by the way. You should teach a class on
Yeah.
how to make it easy for us. But I defer to the landscape architects today to talk about what you got there. But well done, guys. Nice work.
I'll jump in. Yeah, I didn't see this project originally, but it looks like you guys responded to the comments and have a nice acceptable landscape plan. So no comments on the landscape. I think it looks good. Thank you.
I didn't see it originally, but it's a really nice project and I really appreciate the details that you walked us through. It's going to be a nice house.
I agree with the positive comments. I have one slight concern that this is a high fire area. Is that
That's correct.
so? I don't want this to hold you guys up here, so I think you can proceed. And I like your landscape plan, but I think they have a new code that doesn't allow planting within 5 feet of the building in a high fire area. So I just
And this is through the building permit review, and that wasn't brought up.
okay. So maybe that happened, but it was kind of a newer code. That's something I've been dealing with on these. All right, well, you got it through it. So
Looks like a happy project, very beautifully done. So is there a motion for final approval?
Make a motion to grant final approval today as submitted.
I'll second.
Comments?
Is there a preliminary and final? Let's see. Preliminary and final, right? Yeah. Okay, very good. Is there a second to that motion?
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Congratulations.
Thank you for your time and happy Friday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
One more item to go.
And the second item is that Melendez Rasmussen.
Worth waking up for 2 items again.
Do you want to take a break between item number 1 and 2? Okay, Mr. Melendez is here, and we have a project. We saw this project twice, and the comment is proposed addition is well balanced. So return for final preliminary and final review. I'm not sure what was missing, but good comments so far. Good morning. Yeah.
I am Salvador Melendez. I'm an architect,
Mm-hmm.
and we're doing this for my son and his family.
Mm.
And you have seen this project before,
Mm-hmm.
and you endorsed it, and so now we're ready for final.
Do you have? Can you go through the project quickly? Yeah. Do you have details? And I forgot. I seen it some time ago.
Yes, it's about a year and a half old. Yeah.
Keep going. Do you have details on the?
I have. The addition is going to be matching the existing residence.
Okay.
So the primary
Mhm.
addition, it's basically what we call a gaming room, a music room, and so now we're looking at details.
Mhm, mhm.
So those are the details for construction.
Okay. Very good. Okay. There any questions from the board? No questions. Well, we like it before. I think we still like it, right? Any comments from the board? Any member of the public that would like to speak on this project?
Mr. Chair, we have no letter submitted and we have nobody in our attendees column. So we have no public comment.
Okay, very good. Comments from the board?
I liked Alex's comment. I think when you first brought this about how you craft your sheets of fitting a lot of information onto them. It's very efficient.
Yeah, sometimes we see projects with 30 sheets and you kind of wonder, well, why do they need more than 3, right? But anyway, old school, I like it. Okay, is there a motion for approval? This is for preliminary and final approval.
I would make the motion to approve it. I think the comment from the last one that the addition was well balanced. I definitely agree with that. So I would make the motion to approve it.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Oppose? No, nobody. Thank you. Passes.
For your time.
Thank you. Bye. And I think that this concludes our.
That is the last item on our agenda. That does conclude our agenda.
Okay.